My name is Sophia Ismail Timtokwe. I attended Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, and I studied pharmacy. I was inducted with the 2024-2025 graduating set.
My name is Zainab Mobalali. I attended the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. I studied crop protection and technology, and I graduated with a second-class upper.
My name is Alamutu Aisha. I am a recent graduate of Human Physiology from the Lagos State University College of Medicine. I graduated with a second-class upper. I graduated as part of the 2024-2025 class.
Okay, my name is Akini Daniel Opemekosi, a graduate of the Department of Metallurgical Materials Engineering from the prestigious Federal University of Technology, Akure. I actually graduated last year, 2025, November. And also I graduated with 4.88 CGPA.
My name is Sholanke Damnola Stephen. I graduated from the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. I studied civil engineering and I graduated with a first class in civil engineering.
I became a beneficiary of Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation scholarship in 2022, I think.
Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation awarded me the scholarship in the year 2022.
I was awarded the scholarship by the Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation in 2022.
I got the scholarship 2023.
ASF awarded me with the scholarship in the year 2023. Yeah, I was in 300 level when I got the ASF scholarship.
So ASF has a lot of influence on who I am today. Apart from the obvious financial assistance that they offered from my 200 level all the way to my 500 level, and not just the school fee, they paid for accommodation, they gave me allowance every month, and they also pay for some important academic needs like my practical fees and some other things. So another important thing they did that really had a lot of impact in my journey, my academic journey, is their constant counseling sessions. They used to hold counseling sessions for us, I think once every 3 months or once every 4 months or thereabout. And it's very nice because there is always someone experienced to talk to. And even though they are not going to be there to read for me, but there are always word of encouragement and how I could do it better. There is always an advice on the way I could go about it, and I'm really grateful for the fact that they are part of my journey.
My experience with the foundation is a great one, and the scholarship has been a great impact in my life. Yeah, starting from the motivations and all, and makes me want to oh yeah, I have to do this because I don't want to lose the scholarship, because I see something that, oh, if I don't do this, definitely I won't be able to make the grades that will make me still be on the scholarship.
My experience with the foundation, I would say it was life-changing, positively, and the impact it had on my academic journey, being a member of the foundation had on my academic journey cannot be denied. So when I started in LASU, my very first semester, it was very difficult for me, and I started with a 3.1 GPA, which was quite low. After I enrolled in the foundation, knowing I had the constant support from the foundation, and I didn't really have to worry about finances, and I knew there was stability, there was stable support, and that allowed me to put all my energy and time and effort into my academics, which greatly impacted me. Being a member of the foundation also allowed me to make a very important decision when I was in 200 level, because I was initially admitted for botany. So I was able to change to human physiology, and it was very challenging because we were joining the semester quite late. They were already 9 weeks into the semester when we joined and exams were coming up. So knowing I had that support and I didn't have to worry about finances and everything that came with it, so I was able to dedicate my energy to passing that semester.
The experience has been really great. Before I got the scholarship, it was really tough for me while I was in school. I had to take tutorials, run errands to meet with school fees, accommodation, and it was really a struggle for me. So while I got the scholarship, it really helped me. It lifted burdens of my shoulders and removed pressure off my shoulders. So it has really been an impactful journey for me.
The experience with the foundation has actually been very nice, considering the several programs that come with the scholarship, the counseling sessions, the stipends, and even the support for the school fees. So it has given me somewhat, let me just say, accountability. Like I have a foundation that I am accountable to when it comes to my academic life. So that has been part of the things that has always motivated me to try to do better in my academics. And also when it comes to career life, the counseling sessions, they're always so very concerned about how we are doing and how to position ourselves for proper career growth. So I really appreciate the foundation for that.
Alright, I actually don't have many physical contacts with ASF. I think my first contact was the exam, and then this is my second. But I'll mention again that an important memory I cherish is the counseling session they used to have with us, and it was really helpful. There are a lot of times it uplifted me and gave me the encouragement I need to just keep moving on.
Oh, my favorite memory from the Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation is actually two. One is the counseling session. Like, oh yeah, I have to maybe I'm going through this and the workload is overwhelming. And yeah, the counseling session comes in. I'll be able to share it, and they motivate me. Oh, you can do this to keep yourself going and all. And then the second one was the hangout. It was really, really fun to have, and I met other scholarship students. Yeah.
Okay, my favorite memory I would say was in the ASF hangouts that took place last year. It was nice to be able to interact with other members of the foundation in that environment, and I also saw one of the speakers was Dr. Olofinade, and he was one of my lecturers. It was inspiring to see somebody related to me academically in that setting.
I would say my favorite moment was the hangout moment, because I got to meet with people. I got to connect with other people with like minds, like passion, and I also got to connect and grow in this community.
Favorite memory actually, that was in 2024 December, the hangout actually, because beyond the general hangout, we also had sessions where they invited guest speakers to speak to us as regards drug abuse and some other things, and also the session with Mr. Fuad then, when he was telling us how to get skills and to ensure that we are financially stable. So I really enjoyed myself that very day.
Actually, I don't think there's a secret anywhere, but I think an important factor to my own success, this is personal, I don't know whether it works for everyone, is that I love what I was doing. I love the pharmacy I'm studying. It was not because I settled for or because I was just doing it for the doing sake. So it's made the journey very easy because I want to learn, I want to know everything about it. So it was nice. But if I would advise anyone, I would advise them to do something they like, regardless of what that is. And an important advice I will also give to them is to not give up, because even if you do what you love, at some point you'll be tired. You want to stop striving, especially if it will take a lengthy time. So it's also very important to push till the end and not give up. and whether you try or you don't try, the time will go anyway. So it's just better to put your effort and try.
I won't really say I have a secret, yeah, because the only thing I actually did was, yeah, Zainab, you have to do this, because no, I have people watching that. I have a sister, I have other people looking at me as their role model and all. So the first thing I do is, okay, I schedule my time and all. This time I have to read. Not every time I have to read though, because all work and no play make me do, right? So I schedule my time. I have a reading timetable. I attended my class regularly. I make sure I don't miss anyone. Yeah, because if I should miss one, I cannot go back to it. Because if I say, oh, I have somebody that attended the class, please help me. It's not all what the lecturer said I'll have the knowledge of.
So my secrets for coming out with good grades, I would say, is hard work and effort. If you put in the work, you will get the results that you want.
I would say that there's no secret really to success. It depends on how you want to go your journey, but you just need to stay focused, consistent, and disciplined. However, I happen to have people of like minds around me. I kept people around me, people that wanted to grow, people that wanted to do better, and it's really helped me stay focused in school.
I would not really call this a secret, because it's just something that most people know. But what I just use is that anytime I'm in school, then as regards my academics and my books, I used to ensure that though it may be tired in a day, it may be very stressful, but I ensure that every day when it comes to my books, I learn something new every day. I try to avoid procrastination as much as possible to ensure that everything now compiles and it's not become stressful to cover everything. And also what I also do is that at the beginning of every semester, I try to look at all the courses I'm doing and I group them based on the one I can assimilate fast and the one that will be very hard to assimilate. So the ones that are very hard to assimilate, I try working on them far beyond when exams are going to start. So that was just what I did throughout my stay in school.
Number one, I'll tell them to first make sure they do what they like. In case they find themselves doing something they don't like, they should find a way to fall in love with it, because it's very important. It's going to keep pushing you to do better at it. Then second, I'll tell them to also be hardworking. Nobody is going to do the work for them, and there is no overnight success. Everyone that is successful, they add an underground story, an underground effort that they put in. So nothing is going to come on a platter of gold. You just have to put the effort and strive. And lastly, I'll advise them to push till the end. There is no gain in striving from the beginning and giving up in the middle. So my personal story, me personally, when I was in my final year, I was tired. I wanted to not put any effort again, just finish what I'm doing. But because I wanted to put the equal effort I've been putting from the beginning till the end, so it pushed me to finish strong.
I'll just advise them to stay committed, yes, and aim for a better result. Because okay, let me say, aim for a better result, yeah, because not for yourself alone. There are other people watching over you, so that I have this person. If you should drop a little, they'll be like, oh, since this person made this mistake, then I can do it, which is not supposed to be so. So just stay committed and remain persistent on what you're doing.
Okay, I would say to not waste the opportunity. Put in the work, and if you had a slow start like me, don't let the beginning define you. You can always it's never too late to put in more effort, and don't waste the opportunity. Also, personally, I didn't study a professional course. but now I am currently like working. So what matters is the skills you acquire and how you position yourself and the amount of effort and time you dedicate into pursuing what you want, your goals.
One of the advices I would say is make A while the sun shine and stay focused, because it is not over until it is over. So you don't have to wait till it is the end before you start preparing. You start from the very beginning and you take it through to the very end.
As a first class student, the main advice I have for other scholarship students is that you are recognized for this scholarship because of your academic standing, and it's very nice for you to just keep up with this standing. And the scholarship has already removed some of burden away from you as regards school fees and stipends. So try to use that opportunity and focus on your academics and career goals.
I said before that I love pharmacy and I wanted to do pharmacy. So what I want to use, my pharmacy is a very broad course, but I wanted to use my pharmacy from the beginning is research. And before now, I've started working towards it. I know if I want to venture into research, I need more advanced training and education. So I've started applying for postgraduate scholarships and postgraduate education outside Nigeria, because I just need something more advanced than what Nigeria could offer me. So, and currently I'm still on that process, although I have to do a compulsory 1-year internship before I can do any other thing, but I'm on that process, and in the next 5 years I see myself doing my PhD.
Yeah, after school, I still want to further though, after my bachelor's degree. Then after that, then other activities that will be of good, okay, like my profession, because I'm actually a fashion designer. So I'm make more practical and how to.
Okay, for future plans, currently I'm in the process of transitioning into clinical research, specifically clinical trial coordination and management. So I learned about this field through networking, because as I said earlier, I didn't study a professional course. So it was through networking and research I learned about this field. So since I graduated, I've been taking certification courses. I'm already good clinical practice certified and other courses to help me fully transition into this field. And I'm going to be working on a drug development project that is starting at the end of this month. Then that will enable me to gain more practical and hands-on experience. I'm also in the process of applying to clinical research institutes and organizations in Nigeria to gain stable employment and contribute meaningfully to their organization.
So I'm someone that is passionate about materials innovation. I'm passionate about corrosion management. I'm passionate about improving the society around me. So the interest I have and the plan I'm actually pursuing is in line of oil and gas, making my surroundings a better place as well. So I've been pursuing this by taking the NYSC registration, and from there go for masters and see how I can improve on my life and my surroundings around me as a whole.
I'm a graduate, just a year now, and I'm currently doing my mandated National Youth Service Corps. I work in a construction company, and my future plans, I plan on going for my master's focused on sustainable infrastructures and building information modeling, because that's what is in vogue as regards my field. So that's my plan for now.
My parting word to Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation is a heartfelt thank you. I am very grateful for their belief in me. Initially, when I wanted to write this exam, I missed it on the day it was planned to hold. But I was given another chance, and it's because of the chance I'm here today. I'm so grateful for the second chance, and I promise to I want them to know that they are help and investment is not to waste. I promise to make positive impact in my society, and I promise to pay it forward. So may God bless Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation and everybody that is behind this initiative.
Okay, I'll say thank you to Abdullateef and Sanni Foundation for making me a beneficiary of their scholarship. It's really a great time with it. Thank you very much.
I want to express deep gratitude. The impact being a member of the foundation had on me cannot be denied. It was positively life-changing for me, and I just want to express gratitude for being one of the beneficiaries.
Firstly, I would like to appreciate the foundation for its impact in my life. It was really impactful, and I do not take it for granted. And I would also say that for every other person out there that wants to do better, I would encourage them not to stop doing what they are doing, and they should keep putting in their best, and it will be rewarded on the long run. So I want to also say that it's a really wonderful moment and wonderful time, and I really appreciate every moment I had to spend with this foundation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ASF. I really appreciate your support of this ride, and definitely by the time later in the future, I would definitely like to come back, not as a beneficiary at this time, but now to support the foundation so that they can support people like me too at this stage. So thank you very much.